Hey
Last
everyone.
time, we met Sylvia's family and their absolute menagerie of pets.
Yeah, we did.
Her little brother and talked about what to do. Sylvia talked about someone from her past who apparently died tragically. Um, Great. um, and then everyone, exhausted from the day and certain emotional journeys, went to bed. Um, and some of you had more pleasant dreams than others, and one of you is currently still in a dream.
I forgot
Who
about
could it
that.
be?
um, so, Melissa, with before you stands Oleander in all her fey glory.
Yeah.
She's got wild blonde hair and piercing green eyes, and she seems to be sitting incorrectly on a temple bench.
Is she gay?
I mean, absolutely.
Okay. That was the first indicator. I was like, all right. Look at how I'm sitting in my chair. Okay.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you're sitting correctly in your chair.
I'm raising my
Okay.
hand.
Ah,
Wait, how do you correctly sit in the chair? Wait, what is correctly sitting? I'm gamer sitting, so
what's that mean?
my back. I'm sitting in a chair, but my back is like completely hunched, like towards the screen.
Oh, I'm sitting up straight with one leg in the chair, and then the other one is draped
Yeah,
over
same.
the arm of the chair.
Well, I don't have arms to drape over, but I'm doing the thing where it's like the triangle and the
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah, but
bisexuals that don't sit right.
It's all of us.
Oh,
I was sitting cross-legged, and that's why I have bad. Well, not why I have bad circulation, but I have my legs always fall asleep.
Oh no!
Because I sit cross-legged in chairs, so it cuts my circulation.
Oh,
Anyways,
we're gonna wait for Andrew to come back because we're about to lose him for a sec.
Yeah. I apologize.
wait, what
Good.
happened?
Good,
He's
dude.
roboting like a MF.
Oh,
Good luck. Hmm. Alexa, turn Rebecca to 50%.
Yeah, Rebecca, turn it down.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
Yay.
Watch this. Alexa, turn
No.
off Rebecca.
Oh well.
wait,
you
real
know.
quick question. So Zach is human, right?
Motherfucker. I was like, that's not gonna work. I have my headphones in. You're right next to him, Alexa. Alexa, turn on Rebecca.
Alright, I'm alive.
Hi,
Welcome
welcome
back.
back. We're fucking with my Alexa. Alexa, turn on Rebecca. God damn it. There we go. No more. Anyway, so so we left off, and hey, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
What do you mean by here in my dream that you joined unexpectedly?
Oh, silly. I mean, I couldn't just come talk to you in person. I didn't. So, how much do you care about these people, by the way? Because I was already supposed to kill them when I think Sylvia, when she rolled up, but I saw you come in, so I figured I'd wait to know if you cared about it or not.
No, I typically don't like dead bodies around me anymore, as it turns out.
Really, you've changed.
Seem to have not at all. Well, so how important are these people to your plans?
Well, I mean, kind of on loner right now. The queen promised them, I think, the queen promised the claw they get one freebie. and I obliged. But I mean, she has been getting a little uppity, and it might be good to remind her that, I work for my lady, and that just because our goals align does not mean she controls me. So if you don't want me to kill them, I will not. But, I mean, if you don't care, I always like some fresh wizard blood.
Why don't stronger message?
So
You
is that
don't
a
work
no
for free.
on the killing them?
No, you don't get to have to kill them, but you do get to kill people if you want to turn around and kill the claw. That's kind of funny. You know? I don't work for you. You don't get to loan me out for free like some lost puppy.
Might be right. You might be right. And they also have a strong wizard, so they wouldn't be expecting it either. That could be fun. So wait, tell me what's up. What are you doing here? What?
You
Who are your
know,
friends? What happened? What happened to? I thought you had found. Are you still working for your? I thought you had found someone to work for. Are you still working for her?
no, we split ways a while ago, actually. I'm actually working for my goddess now, a real goddess this time.
Hmm. Well, I hope
What
you
about
find
you?
the
How's your relationship with your lady?
Well, she's still asleep, so that sucks. But I'm working on it. I got some plans in the works. It's kind of why the queen's been getting on my nerves. She's been having me chases. Annoyance. You see some actual like malice into her eyes for a second. Uh, I'll get back to that anyway. This is the side gig.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. Yeah, we should catch up sometime, but I've got a lot to think about tonight, actually. Sleep would be nice.
all right. Well, if you don't want me to kill them, I'm just gonna skedaddle then.
Mhm.
I don't like to stick around if my cover's been blown. I
What
could
about that the
yeah.
other wizard that you were chasing? Um the one that's with the
Are you
lion's
talking
den?
about Arden?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arden.
Yeah, she's been a thorn in my side. And have you gotten a lead? Have you met her? I didn't
Yeah,
know
she's
you
actually
had
helped me.
crossed.
She actually helped me out a lot, so I kind of like her alive too. But I don't know.
I mean that's unfortunate. I do need to actually kill her. So
Okay,
sorry.
we I'll get back to you on that. That'll be
All right. How
fun.
about 3 days? I'll hit you up in a dream. How about that? That way we can stay connected, even if I go herring off. Does that work for you?
3 days from now sounds like a great amount of time to figure out how to convince you not to kill my friend. Perfect. Yes.
Oh, you're so silly, Melissa.
I
Well,
know.
it's good to see you. I hope this new person that you're working for works out. It's always important to find an excellent person to devote your entire life
Of
to.
course.
Um, do you want me to? If I see any of the old ones, should I like? Are we? Is this a bad ex or a good ex? Like, did y'all part on good terms, or should I kill anybody?
It's always up to you who you kill, I suppose. But
This sure
no,
is.
I don't have particularly strong feelings for the people I used to work with. No.
Okay, so just if it's convenient then. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna head out because I do need. I should. I should probably leave if I'm not going to poison them. Hmm. Yeah. I'll go ahead and take care of the lookout on the way out. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Bye.
The lookout for the claw or for the.
She's gone.
No.
Mm.
Maybe it's the spider. I can live with the spider dying.
No!
Yeah, she leaves behind her a sense of, you know, a, a shift of chilly air and the smell of roses and blood, and your dream is back to dream logic, although you're still a little bit lucid.
I think we all need a assassin, still one who troubles us on the drop of a hat in our lives.
Don't Jess. Okay. All right. So some time passes. Your dreams are not unbothered, though you do not wake up immediately.
What is that? What is that noise?
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
Sorry. I was tapping a couple guitar picks.
I thought you were getting fucking
My bad.
electrocuted.
Zap.
That's not the case.
All right, glad you're still here, homie.
Yeah, but you wake up at the normal time of morning. Yeah. There is a everyone except Sylvia, roll a dice for me, please. Just a random d20.
Oh, there's a flat d20? Oh. Okay.
Why am I not rolling it?
Don't worry about it.
Ah.
You'll find out. Okay. I'll type it in the chat. The DM laughs knowingly.
I'm just gonna make a Constitution saving throw because it's +0.
All right. Okay. So
Oof.
so Zach, you wake up with a orange cat lying on your lap. It seems to have curled up with you at the night. Sylvia, you have a dog in your bed, which is why there are no cats.
I have a very large dog.
Which is a bit unusual. You would have expected him to go back to your brother at a point, but you know, he just missed. Anyway, so the morning begins. Day is here.
All right, I make sure my room is still locked.
It is.
All right, cool.
Be fine.
I'm gonna go to Sylvia's room.
Okay.
Okay.
Easily enough.
Yeah, I'd do the same because I don't really feel comfortable in this environment.
Are we just powwowing in my room?
Yup. Hey, it's your family.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, I'll follow Sozak. Once I hear him go down.
Hey,
the stairs.
Sylvia. We all decided to convene in your room.
Yeah,
morning.
she's dressed in like a night dress and like a silk robe. And she's like
a lookout or anything?
Sorry, what?
Like something that you would consider a lookout that looks out and what's going on in the night?
No, not typically.
Okay.
Well,
Good to know.
What? Why is everyone in my Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, Louis just like looking around. This is your childhood room. He would definitely just be poking around, looking at shit.
It's literally like covered in like books and shit. Like it's not. There's random trinkets everywhere.
No. It's just like the stuff that looks like he won't get in trouble for touching. He's like he like picks up a book, like flips it open. Just like,
hey. No touch.
Wow, rude.
Everyone, since we're all here, I have an important question.
Mm.
Does everyone remember where we were in the Hag's lair? What they threw into the fire? Don't answer. Just remember.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
That may come important later. Just remember that. Good. Now we're on the same page. Do you remember what you threw into the Hag's lair?
Yes, but what is this a logic puzzle? What's happening?
Yeah, it's like a logic puzzle. It's for your brain. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Can I insight check?
Go for it.
Not great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's hard to see that she seems a bit nervous about something, and it's a little shifty, but you have no idea why.
I turned to
I'm
Mel.
still
Come
waking
on,
up.
spill the beans.
No beans. You know, normal logic puzzle, soup, no beans.
Are our lives in
I make
danger again?
Oh,
What's going on?
Oh, thank God.
So Zach sort of purses his lips and then just ignores it and looks away from Mel.
I mean, the second she
Um,
said no, I just turned to start reading the book.
hmm. Well, shall we break our fasts? I'm starving for one.
Are you going to continue that thought? Like, what's going on? Now,
yes, I am also hungry. I agree.
wait, no.
Dodging the question.
Hold on. You asked me. You come to my room early in the morning to ask if we have lookouts, and then ask me to remember what I threw in the fire and the hags there.
That is the accurate.
Yes,
representation
agreed.
of
It
what
is
happened.
accurate
Next,
because
we're going to
it
eat
just
breakfast.
happened. No, I want answers.
What type of breakfast we're eating? I don't know. It depends on
No, that was not what I said.
what was said then.
The answers about your questions. Why are you asking them?
No.
It's not.
We're not supposed to tell each other.
That's not. But wait. We're not telling each other what we threw in the fire. I'm asking you why you're asking me that, and what, like, are we in trouble? What's going on, Mel?
To be safe. Here, let's do this. Okay, so you know how the claw deals with memories and stuff. And maybe they have a changeling like Louis. So, you know, it would be helpful if we always knew that we were who we said we were.
Fascinating proposal.
This is true, but I don't think we know what each other threw into the fire, though.
Oh, do we not?
Yeah.
I thought we all saw
You
each
were
other.
in the room.
We were in the room, but were we like
Okay.
paying attention? Like,
Fire drawing.
Oh, I don't.
Wait, so this doesn't
I-
even work if nobody knows what each other. Oh, gosh.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Okay. So
why don't we exchange now?
Yeah. Okay, so I threw in nothing. Louis threw in his clothes
No.
and guitar.
Oh yeah.
So Zach threw in was it memory or something? No, that was Dial.
It was a sketch of my family.
Yeah, and then Sylvia threw
Yep.
what did Sylvia throw in? I can't remember.
A letter.
A letter. Okay, so remember
Oh,
each other's answers, and if they ever don't match up, or if something seems weird, just ask them what they threw in the fire, and if it doesn't match up, then they're not them. Perfect. Okay, let's go eat breakfast. Just an exercise I thought of randomly.
Andrew, your ASMR is.
It's pretty extreme. What are you doing,
Oh
buddy?
my god. I'm sorry. That's
You're
my
good.
yeah,
It's a keyboard.
welcome to Sozak ASMR.
It's just keyboards clicking for some reason. I mean, we don't know why, but
Which,
Hit
speaking
me.
of, especially Sylvia with your high passive perception, but you notice that Sozak is looking a little more haggard. Like he's always kind of beat up and a little torn around the edges, but he's looking a little exhausted. So Zach, you definitely, I will remind you that you do not feel it 100%. That and you can start to feel it even as you're talking with everybody. You start to feel something distracting in the back of your head. Just this hunger.
you sleep all right, so Zach.
As far as I know, and then I kind of make a motion that makes it look like I'm trying to get water out of my ears.
I will also remind you that you are down 10 HP. In case you
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, that's right. I think I have that marked. I was wondering why my HP was so low. That explains it.
Yikes.
That's unfortunate. Ugh.
Good luck.
I guess time for dinner or breakfast. Sylvia said breakfast. Victoria said dinner.
Close enough.
Don't worry about it.
You go down. Detect magic.
Are you okay?
Whose mic was that?
Not me, said the fox.
Um,
No, she's in.
That,
Wait, can we just go eat breakfast though?
so now. So there's multiple people deflecting.
yeah, this isn't. I'm not gonna bother too much with the map. You know what breakfast looks like. But
No, that's fair.
Lorena is cooking breakfast. Your dad is kind of groggily sitting at the table, looking like he's trying to wake up. You know, you see the black cat curled up in another chair. Because wherever you go, you see an animal in this house. But other than that, it's pretty quiet. Ildana, kind of quietly, she says hello as you exit Sylvia's room. She was like, I didn't want to intrude.
Didn't miss much.
Okay. And so she just quietly follows you down the stairs. Good morning. Yeah. There's some coffee in the kitchen. You want it?
I give a small bow.
Wait,
and give my
Ildana
thanks.
saying that, or my dad?
No, that was your
saying
dad. That was your dad. That was your dad. Sorry.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Lorena is these little old women who still don't have a token for. I'm so sorry. At the
That's
kitchen.
okay.
And she's like, give me just a second, dearies, and I'll have dinner breakfast will be done in just a sec. It's because I skipped dinner, so I'm hungry. No.
Fair.
What's that? No, I'm good. I'm good. I will be good until after the game. That's fine. I had a snack.
Oh,
And then it'll hit like a Mack truck.
Lorena, are you feeling better?
Oh yes, it was just a sprained hip, or it was just a sprained ear. That's quite all right.
Well, good to hear. Good to see you.
Yeah. Oh, it's good to have you home. And she comes
I
up
made your breakfast.
give me just a second. And you can see she's like actively got something over the fire and is not able to put it down. But what have you been up to, dearie? How have you been?
Well, I've been eating oatmeal every morning for the past couple of months, so
Travesty.
I mean, I make a good bowl of oatmeal, but there's only so much you can do with some dried fruit.
There is that is true. It is wonderful to have a real kitchen. Come on, sit down. I'll have something out to you in just a second.
Wonderful.
Yeah. No, you got like PJs on. They're like full body PJs, and you're not seeing anything more than you would want to, but they are PJs.
Yeah, he's not just chilling at the table in a tank top and boxers.
No, it's got there is yes, just canned. has intense magical signature, though he doesn't have any radiant effects or any other items on him. But his hand does appear to have something intense magical about it.
Yep. My brother's probably in his room still sleeping. Actually, no, he probably wakes up early.
By the way, Sylvia, your mom went to she decided that it would be bad if she started missing classes in case we want to keep it on the down low that we know. So she went ahead and she hit her 7 a.m.
Oh, well, I wouldn't expect any less.
She says she'll have a break around the afternoon that she might be able to be back for. So, you know, the trip, so I don't... She'll be back in the evening no matter what.
That's fine. So, how'd everyone sleep, you know, aside from busting into my room this morning?
Not great.
Louis
Oh.
like pouring creamer. A desk licked me.
I was there. I can confirm this.
Oh, was that Susie?
Actually, Louis...
Oh, wait, everyone was there. Wasn't I there?
Yes.
You were there, yeah.
Yeah, I
Louis,
scolded her.
You go to reach for the thing of creamer.
What
like
happens with the
this.
thing of creamer, Rebecca?
It turns into a giant tongue and then
Ah.
scampers off.
Oh no.
Susie! That's gross. That is unsanitary. Father, are you just going to let Susie interrupt the breakfast?
Oh, she's a good girl. You know that. She's okay, fine. Susie! No! That's it.
I've never been so violated.
Oh, you harsh disciplinarian.
He's just constantly casting prestidigitation on his face.
Some germs does some good for you. Good for your immune system.
Exactly, Louis. You don't want to be getting sick.
The creamer is up in the pantry.
Thank you.
Why would the Becca?
It's
Why would
dry.
the creamer be in the pantry?
People have
It's like
dust
that butter
creamer.
stuff. Yeah.
Dust creamer.
Do you think you have refrigeration?
We have magic.
Refrigeration
You
in the place that we just left.
It's just a box with a giant brick of ice in it and lots of salt.
like that's what like fridges
Yeah.
used to be.
Okay, but
There's
still
probably a
limited
chiller.
space. Anyway, you have dust creamer. Don't worry about it.
Whatever, I make some coffee.
Ew. No, we would have fresh milk.
Stop. Okay,
We would have fresh cream. What kind of country estate do you think we are, Becca?
I'm lactose.
Who do you take this for?
He points you to the chill box with just a chunk of ice in it.
Yes.
Which, now that you think about it, makes more sense than the creamer just having been out on the counter anyway. Anyway.
I make
Morning
coffee.
continues. Yeah. Soon, Lorena comes out with your food, and she gives you a little peck on the cheek and a quick squeeze. And it's nice to see you, dear. And
Oh no, why ASMR?
you know, it's a glorious spread of eggs and bacon and
A traditional English breakfast, I imagine.
yeah. There's
some, like,
actually
sausages.
And you know that there's actually some not chicken eggs. They're like the velociraptors lay some eggs.
Beyond eggs.
That are quite delicious. If unusual tasting. To those of you not used to them. Very
They're
good
from
though.
the
Very good.
Caucasus.
Tastes like chicken.
Yes. coffee for all, and there's some orange juice for those of you who choose not to have caffeine.
You have wait, hold on. If you have orange juice, do you have? I go to Sylvia's father. Do you have champagne?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I imagine we have some in the basement, right? In the storeroom.
Of course, yeah. There's some down there.
I flash Louis a dirty look. You're not really going to take champagne, are you?
It's a mimosa.
I make like a disgusted face and then return back to my eggs.
What's wrong with the mimosa?
Judgment.
I don't understand.
Fine, fine. No orange juice, and I just drink coffee.
He's already getting up. He's already left. He's
Oh, too late.
He comes back with a bottle and pops it. He pours it into yours, and then he pours some into his coffee.
Wait, he pours the champagne in his coffee.
Hey.
I've never seen that one before.
Becca, do you know what champagne is?
No, what sort of? It's alcohol, right?
It's like it is a bubbly wine. You don't put wine in your coffee.
Why not?
I love this man now.
You could try it. I don't know how it would taste.
He like takes a sip, like.
It's disgusting, isn't it? That's disgusting.
Just as I thought.
Disgusting. I'm going to vomit.
No, it's perfectly delicious. It's great.
I am insight checking my father.
Louis is like mildly shook.
Not great.
What's your roll?
16.
You know him. He's definitely lying, but he has too good of a poker face for you to be able to prove it.
I'm going to tell Mother when she gets home.
She knows who she married.
A heathen.
Gets a big old chuckle out of him.
Alright, so like he finishes the mimosa, puts it down. So, what's the plan for today?
Yes, let's get down to brass tacks. I still stand by that. I think we need to be using. I think the very first thing we need to be doing is reconnaissance. We need to learn a lot about what's going on in this town, what the Claw's role in things are, what the recent actions are,
I actually
etc.
want to confirm something. So, I feel like seeing what's going on would be a great idea.
So the question there is, how do we go into town without being recognized?
We have 2 things in our favor. No, 3 things. We've got Louis, the Changeling. We've got the Mask of Strangers. And we have Kozak, the Unknown, to the Claw.
I don't know about all that, but Sylvia, you know I have a disguise closet. Y'all feel free to raid it.
Well, yes, but that doesn't change our faces.
I have a shape of face shifting ability, so I'm covered there.
Have you ever used that before?
Not yet. I got it recently.
Wait, what? What? Since when?
It was a few sessions ago whenever we last leveled up. I think it's called
Well, she was asking in character.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, when we leveled up. I just felt it while we were on the road. It came to me. I practiced it at night when everyone was sleeping. I stared at myself in a pool of water, and sure enough, I'm able to change my face.
I do want to note something for Sozak. I'm gonna type you.
Oh no, the DM is humming happily.
No. I don't remember if you have the other one. But if I remember... Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue. To be fair, it's a new ability. You haven't tested it out
Not on any humans, but
extensively.
Um,
So me, what were you saying?
You know, Brennan Hall is quite a fashionable place. If you make it fancy enough, you can get away with wearing a mask, as long as it's fashion.
Father,
Uh,
why do you speak like you know anything about fashion?
There's always there's plenty of people walking around in strange costumes, and it happens all the time. You live here as long your whole life until you do know that there are some strange fashion choices made in Brennan and Brennan Hall. It's
Is it like the capital in the Hunger Games?
it is yeah pretty much.
Yeah, I forgot that everyone here is a nut.
Not all over the place, and it changes quickly. Usually according to the season, but yeah, you could probably get away with some as long as it looked outlandish. You could probably get away with some face.
I mean, here, can I look at the disguise closet?
Yeah. Hey, follow me. And he said, I used to, I had a phase where I was gonna try sewing. It did not work out. I can don't get me wrong, I can tailor a thing, but apparently I do not have an eye for fashion or stitches.
Well, good thing I have an eye for
I remember
both.
that. You sent me to school in some of the. You sent me to school in some of the clothes you made.
You loved it at the time.
It was humiliating.
That's not how I remember it.
Well, all my classmates remembered it for a while.
Yeah. Okay. And at this point, he has walked out of earshot with Louis to and you come as it's just he takes you to a storage. It's basically in the attic, basically all the way up. And he's like, well, boxes. And he starts opening boxes, and you see like all sorts of different fabric. And just there's also a lot of random things in here. Like it seems to have this is a storage space, of course. But he points you to an area where at least it looks semi organized, and it's like there's like you know shoved away, but like the boxes are written on, so you can see what's in them. And he starts like pulling out like hats and scarves and reams of fabric, and there's some glitter. There seems to be some paints. There's lots of buttons.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my
There's
notebook.
different shirts that seem to be half put together sometimes.
Uh,
the whole 9 yards.
so I'm gonna use the notebook with the latest trends of fashion. And I'm gonna see. Can I like make an outfit that would be like a current trend or something around that for Sylvia and Melissa?
Kind of.
I mean,
I
my
would
character's a fashion designer, so.
Yeah, no. I agree. I would say it is. So, I have a question.
Yes.
You have not been in Brennan for over a year, and you know that the trends tend to change yearly at the very least, and they move quickly. So, are you going to try to guess what is currently fashionable, or are you going to try to make something fashionable in the sense of like it'll look good and like it's on purpose no matter what the current fashion is? Or are you going to
Classical style.
kind of try to guess what the next big thing would be and hope you're right?
Well, this is just a disguise closet, not my work, so I don't want to be, it's not my
Mhm.
work, so I don't care if it's seen or not. What I want is like something inconspicuous at best, or like, hey, you're wearing that, so I'm just gonna keep like, it's nothing to bat an eye at.
Okay. I will say in more plain terms that the goal of like being able to get away with like an outlandish outfit that
Mhm.
to be able to wear a mask, the uh Jasper's point was that you can get away with anything if it's like high fashion. So in order to, you can either, like, if you go low key, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense, then you're not going to be able to pass it off as like, oh, I'm wearing a mask because it's a look.
Okay, so it has to be over the top in order for them to wear some kind of facial covering.
Yeah. Now you
Okay.
could also go inconspicuous and hope that you also see like a bevy of makeups. He actually goes by and stalks by, and they seem much more used. And like this is more normal disguise kit where you could try to go low key and like try to disguise their faces and hope it's just off enough that whoever's they probably don't have a good super good.
Oh,
Oh,
well, there she
you there?
is.
Did she die?
No,
Becca!
she froze.
Becca!
Same difference.
Come back.
Becca, come
Mighty
over
Wonder.
here.
Oh, there she is.
Oh
Oh,
God.
never mind.
Go DM from Maxine's screen. You know what's strange is y'all didn't freeze for me. It just kept chugging.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That happens to me a lot too.
No, what I was saying is like you could go inconspicuous and try to like disguise facial features and hope you get off enough that like you won't be spotted in the street by your accurate descriptions and go low key without an actual mask. But if you did want to go with a mask, you do have to go ostentatious. So there's
Okay.
basically two routes you can go here.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the second one because I forgot how to pronounce it.
Ostentatious?
That word, yes. I should just be a
Okay.
barbarian.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna say fashion is all about understanding human nature and also making things look good. You're not trying to. Are you trying to tip off into trends, or are you trying to make it stand out enough that it's fine, even if it doesn't match what's currently in fashion or what's currently in vogue? I guess.
I guess what.
I'll say that it might be best that we don't stick out, regardless. Like,
I mean, it still requires a mask, so I'll try to predict the current trends.
Okay, give me an insight check with advantage because Jasper is helping you, not with the fashion, but he's like telling you the current thing that he's seen. He doesn't know what he's seen a lot of like he's seen like a lot of dark and red combinations. Not in the sense of like, edgy, but in the sense of like so the Winter Queen wore this amazing black dress that looked like the night sky, and everyone has been trying to recreate it. And that has been also been branching out into like literal fire on outfits.
All right,
Or
hold on. Louis is writing that down, like specifically that.
literal fire on outfits. Some of it magically contains, some of it just like fabric that looks like fire. And some of them have gone like full night sky and stars. So that's what you're working with.
Upset.
And
Louis
20
upset.
insight. All right. Tell me what you made. And who is this for?
This is for Sylvia and Melissa, since me
Okay,
and
who are you-
Sozak.
Who are you doing first?
I'll probably do let's do
at
Melissa.
20, you might want to. Okay.
Melissa? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you make her?
It's gonna be like one of those masquerade ones, but like with like a beak.
Okay.
That's cool.
See if there's a in order to like mask her armor is gonna be a kind of this over the top white, was it like kind of like a coat but like thicker and fluffier with the you said it was red in like a dark color.
Yeah, like they're trying to emulate like lights, like
Probably either
something
like
light
smoky
against something.
gray,
Yeah.
like smoky
could-
gray with gold with gold undertone.
Okay. All right. It looks fabulous.
And it also matches her red hair.
It looks fabulous. You are able to find the material to work with. Like you have more material here than you have had to work with since you've been building. The last time you had this much fabric was when you were sneaking stuff on your parents' dime.
You're in
Like
heaven right now.
Good shit.
And it's not everything. It's not tailor-made. Some of them have unfortunate stitches from where they were worked before, but you are definitely able to find.
I have proficiency in a weaver's
material.
kit, in weaver's tools.
Yes, and you are able to mock it up quickly and efficiently. I will say making both these outfits probably takes about an hour and a half, with most of them. Like, you're not able to do a lot of the detail work. Just kind of stitching them together and like making them look fantabulous, and you are very skilled and able to look them fantabulous, but they are definitely a quick rush job. Roll again.
Insight.
Yeah.
Oh. 26.
Oh yeah. And who is this for?
This is for Sylvia.
Okay. This one, you have got the hang of it now. You know where all of the materials are. You know exactly what you're working with. What do you make for Sylvia?
It's gonna be a Bardis, like a jester-like outfit, including the.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Go with it.
It's gonna be the a mask, the what's the word? Kind of like the comedy theater mask, only where it's kind of split, like in a wave fashion.
The comedy sorrow mask.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like the Mask of Strangers.
Kind of, yeah, kind of like that, but it's only like it's only 2 colors.
Okay. What colors?
It's gonna be again. I'm gonna see if I can go for that same red and gray, red and smoky gray kind of combination to create the fire into smoke kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So like so the bottom, mainly the bottom is red, but like the upper part is like more grayish.
Okay.
But it also leaves
So
like room for movement, i.e., punching and kicking.
Okay. And is it like what kind of ensemble is it? Like a shirt and pants? Are we talking like
Dressed like a clown?
Yeah.
Not like a clown. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
It's
I mean,
it's
that
not-
would be a good disguise.
it's more bulby than as I'm looking at jesters, is like more bulby rather than just flat.
It's got some room.
Yeah, there's more room. That's cool. Well, I actually okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like it's
Yes,
short.
please provide
It's short.
images of what you're thinking.
Well, I'm thinking more of the top portion. Have you ever seen like where it's like short sleeve, but it's like fluffy on the shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kind of jester-esque.
If you do have a picture, I would appreciate that greatly, actually.
I'm trying to find less Because like it got the top part right, but the bottom part is NSFW. So
Oh wow. What did
Found
you
it.
find?
don't worry about it.
And are you
It's the
showing
worst.
it on stream? Because that might be a problem.
I got. Well, I don't know how to show it on stream.
No, I said if you did, are you showing it on stream? Because you probably should not.
No, because I open up in another browser.
Okay, good.
He is not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna post this in game chat real quick, and just pretend like that never happened.
Okay.
The laughter.
But it's not like the.
No, but just like the puppy. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then, are the pants like more normal looking?
Yeah, they're more normal looking, but they're just more
get
red,
into
and
it.
it goes into like a more gray sense again, like fire to smoke.
Okay. Cool. So you come out with these fantabulous creations. And yeah, they stand before you, or they lay before you. I guess they're not really standing. He doesn't have mannequins for you, unfortunately.
Rats.
I just get you fitted in front of a full body mirror.
Wonderful.
My dare say this will work.
Yeah, so like I get them ready. It's like, so, what do you think?
Are you trying to tell me something, Louis?
I mean, no, no one's gonna know it's you, as long as you wear the mask.
This is
I do
Just
have
keep
I have
cool,
a
act natural.
really important question, Louis.
Yes.
Does it come with the jester's hat?
I'm not wearing a hat.
If it does, I'll present it to her as an option, but I will not put the hat on her. Out
Trust me with that.
of
I will-
fear and respect.
I will break your nose.
I slowly put the
Oh,
hat
no.
away.
A stranger will break your nose. You won't even know who it is.
Oh no, this is. I assume if Sylvia's going in this, she's not going to be the one using the mask of strangers.
I don't think
Yeah.
any of us are because it's kind of cursed.
Yeah, we don't trust it.
Oh,
But
it's a
you
little
could put on the mask and break his nose.
Unless
I couldn't. He would never get. He wouldn't be able to get mad at me.
if you break my nose, would I be able to change to fix it?
no.
Okay. I don't know how changelings
it would-
work.
It would add some character to your face.
You could
To your pretty little
change and fix
face.
it from being permanently scarred or like bent. Like that would be no problem, but like to heal it, no.
I mean, character, there's literally gold around my eyes. As he points towards his eyes.
Could he move his broken nose to be like a broken jaw and then have a fixed nose?
That is not how that works.
Sounds
Well, he's a
awful.
changeling, though.
I don't think that's how
He
that
just has
works.
to-
I can change what's
First
broken.
of all, nose
Definitely
are
not how that-
cartilage, not bone.
Can he change it to a broken cartilage thing, like his ear? And move his perfectly healthy ear to his nose?
Ow, that sounds
You know,
painful.
he'd have to try. Could definitely try.
So yes, everyone is now dressed. Louis is gonna find a simple red. Can I find? Is there like a red dress with like gray undertones?
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
find that.
There's ketones.
Nice. But so so he's gonna do that and then transform into a elven woman with long red hair, similar to Melissa's, but I think longer if her hair is short. Is your hair short?
What kind of woman did you say?
It's long.
Is long red hair? Is long red hair similar to Melissa's? Only it's orange at the tips.
Okay. All right.
I put on the dress.
Yeah. Easily enough. So Zach, what are you doing?
I will be generally resistant to wearing a costume. I mean, I'll go along with it if we think that's the best course of action. That, or I'll also accept something very simple, just like a hood over my face, maybe a mask.
Is that really a costume
Okay.
though? Because I feel
Well,
like your entire aesthetic.
I thought you could say you can do something with your face.
Sure, have at it. Oh, yeah, I can cast polymorph, but it does not allow me to transform into
Oh.
another humanoid.
That's what you're thinking. Okay.
For how? Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, you
1
wait. You were
hour,
thinking
too.
of burning a 4th
Yeah,
level
that too.
spell slot.
it's always there.
Wait, you have a short. You get your spells back after a short rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
kind of
mean,
nice.
I don't think like that. I think that one's once per long rest, isn't it? Because it's not actually a spell slot. It's
An ability.
It's a
Yeah, you're right. Once per long
Well,
rest, it's right there.
mhm.
ah, dang.
Fuck.
Yep.
Unfortunate. It was too good otherwise.
All right, great.
Polymorph
Now I
is
gotta make
very good.
Sozak one too.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a costume.
You could also go the more discreet route, especially since you're less worried about them having an exact description of him. But you can also make a costume.
Wait, does Sozak like stand straight or is he like hunched over?
Good question.
Generally, he hunches over. He doesn't have the best posture. Even if he stands straight, he doesn't carry himself very proudly. If
Okay,
that
so
makes
no
sense.
suit. Yeah, so no suit. Okay. What if I should make it
Okay, this time make a performance check since you seem to you understand the vibe you're kind of going through.
You want me to make the check?
No.
Another soft
No.
20.
Oh, Louis.
I'm so scared for
Alright.
combat now.
Yeah, that's a lot of good rolls, a roll in a row. But I mean, this will hopefully help you avoid combat, won't it? What do you make for Sozak? Keeping in mind you do have to get him somewhere.
I mean, okay, so I'm wearing the dress. We have the jester, and then we have the big bodyguard person with just a giant cape. What else do we need?
Mm-hmm.
I joke to you.
It might. It's a good. Okay, what if I give him? Is there like a sorcerer's robe in which I can fiddle with?
That might be cool.
There's a couple of robes you can fuck around with. I wouldn't know if I'd call them sorcerer robes, but
If there's like,
there's a couple of base things, and you've been mostly modifying other things, or like you've been working from partially done pieces because trying to make a full outfit from scrap. Like this is more like a closet cosplay than that would look good.
if any. Oh yeah, so what I want to try to do is get like a normal solid red sorcerer's robe. And if there's wool or any kind of material, then I want to make kind of like a gray waveform, like from the bottom to the top.
Okay.
And then I'll just give her the same. I'll just give him the same mask as I gave Sylvia.
Okay. Yeah. I will say his looks a little less well done. Because you're starting to run out of the material. The materials to make masks are specifically a little fudgy.
Oh, wait, does the sorcerer's robe have a hood on it?
You can add a hood.
I can do that. That'd be easier as like, sorcerer.
Yeah.
And we'll get you a giant stick. We'll go break
Walking
glass.
cane.
He's going as a wizard. It's Halloween, y'all.
I'm a wizard.
This is secretly. This is actually probably. Is this the? When is Halloween?
And
Oh,
like
no,
Saturday.
never
A
mind.
week from Saturday.
10 days.
Isn't that disgusting?
I hate
You
it so much.
Oh, dude, right on
Isn't
that
that,
Sunday,
isn't that just offensive?
right on that Sunday, candy is a lot cheaper.
Alright, I'm gonna say this took you the better part of the morning, and throwing everything together, making everything, especially the mask, took a while because like the clothes you had like a lot of base from. The mask you kind of had to throw together from scratch
Mm-hmm.
to a certain extent. But around noon, you can smell lunch on the being cooked, but you're ready to go.
All right. We
Okay,
are all
what's our
dressed
plan?
up.
You will notice. What's that?
I am asking the party what our plan is.
Wander
Right now,
around
detective
town.
recon.
Like
Yeah,
Louis,
we
like
gotta-
reaching for the doorknob. Was like, oh yeah.
A
It
plan.
might be an important thing to have.
All right. So one thing I can envision is where would vile gangsters hang out?
Albatross
Fine.
already said.
I
Albatross already
Oh,
said they're
sorry.
in a restricted area.
Oh, okay. So they don't mingle with the general populace.
As in, it's illegal for us to go in that area, so they probably went into the illegal area. So no
So
one
they're
will
also
Correction.
know.
probably everywhere.
Yeah, more than
Yeah, that too.
There,
Everybody's got to go out.
HQ is in a secretive location, but they're like, you know how it is.
Here, there, everywhere.
Louis, you know that they like to, even if they're not working for the club, they do like to pay people to give them information.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know
Information brokers.
any seedy bars that I used to fight at that might have?
So you
Yeah.
don't so much fight under the canopy because it's a long journey. You know, a couple, like there was one or two you went down, but a lot of yours were up top. But yeah, you know a place or two.
Dive
mean,
bars.
I know a couple of like seedy places that might have people who might have information. Not a lot though.
Worth
I
a
say
shot.
like under my breath so that my father doesn't hear.
It's like, your father is like, he's packing up all this stuff. He's not in the room right now. You know, Sully is like hanging out. You have a snake curled up, trying to like take your mask off and bite into
No,
it.
no.
It is.
I like bat its nose a little bit, like a little like.
Yeah, it settles down and like tries to like curl on top of your fluffy sleeve.
Don't get used to this.
Okay, so we go to a seedy bar. See if we can get some information on the claw.
I mean,
And
it's also
then-
possible that we could, if there's any like public information, like the city guard or something,
I mean that is.
that reports.
I mean that is possible. Also, if we're going into, super secret illegal headquarters, we should probably get some additional supplies like potions.
No, that's fair. Hopefully that won't be necessary. So that is another plan that we apparently have to come up with, like after reconnaissance.
I mean, the only person that was able to do some kind of reconnaissance was Albatross. Right?
What?
She did leave to go check on her kids, right?
No, she's like, I've been waiting to hear what I would love to check on them. But I don't think I didn't want to do so until I knew where y'all were going. So she's been hanging out, being nervous.
So we're gonna go into the town and get some information.
Is there a costume for Albatross?
I mean, depending on what she
She's
wants to
like,
do.
I'm good. She's gonna sneak.
I mean, if you're able to get reconnaissance, that would be best. Oh,
Yeah. Where do you want me to look? I would love. My priority is I want to check on my children. I don't necessarily. I would honestly like to get them out of there before we do anything, in case whatever we do end up doing ends up popping off in a way that we don't expect.
okay.
And if they're out of the way, then I can more directly help you. If they're not, I'm going to be focused on them.
I mean, the two.
I
Priority
cannot
is
risk
getting
being
people
seen.
out.
I mean, the main thing we had to focus on is Coco and your children, and any other prisoners as much as we can. If we do anything hasty, we probably have to free as many people as we can.
Okay.
But if you can see where your children are, if you can do me a favor, please see where Coco is. And I'm gonna give her a quick description on what he would look like.
Oh, hold on a second. Fuck, I don't want to. Fuck. Nate!
Ow. No, you're fine.
There are cat shenanigans going on.
Hey, Sully.
Hmm? He looks at you with big old puppy eyes.
Where's my brother?
Oh.
He
Nate, do you know
flops
where
down,
Nate is? That's no.
rolls over.
I thought he was training you.
Do I?
You keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I go to Nate's room.
Yeah.
Oops, not mean to do that. I'm going to.
You go to Nate's room. The door is closed.
Pound on the door.
Nothing.
Nate. I open the door. Why'd I even knock? I open the door.
The room is empty. There's no one here.
Dad, we have a problem.
Yep. What's up?
Have you seen Nate this morning?
God
He's
damn
usually
it.
up before now.
Yeah, you're right. That is very strange.
Can I walk into the room?
Do we hear this?
Yeah.
Let's do a
Can
quick
I-
search of the house.
Can I ask if Nate was acting odd yesterday?
I mean,
Insight.
not really. Sully had to tell
Hey,
me.
I had insight checked him.
Yeah, you sure did.
God
Um,
damn it.
Can you scry on him, Sylvia?
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, wait, no, because I did scry on him, and he was like, I scried specifically on him
He was reading.
previously, and he was in his room.
I mean, can't you do it again?
Yes. I sit down. I take a second to.
Oh yeah, you have to think about doing spells.
Shut the fuck up, Louis.
You're distracting her.
And I scry on my brother.
You scry on your brother, and you. It's the strangest thing. Before it was no problem. You were able to see him in the room, and it feels like you're hitting a brick wall now.
I hit a physical. I hit a regular wall
In a regular wall.
with my fist.
Yeah, roll a strength check for me, just real quick.
Check.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see. Do I break my hand? I break my hand.
You don't break your hand, but you also don't break the wall. So you know. It does hurt. No, your hands are used to it. Your hands are fine. You know how to punch even in anger.
Have you ever
But-
like let go of a
What?
punch early and like the back of your
Hey,
hand was the
Stevie,
punch?
what's going on, huh? Where is Nate?
What?
Fuck!
Ow.
My mic actually works now, guys.
Yay!
Amazing.
Woohoo!
What's
Your dad, he's pale now, and you can see the concern on his face. He's like, okay, and he
That was
wouldn't have
him
guessed,
yesterday, right?
right? Who else could it have been? He was here yesterday. It must have been.
I don't think he was here yesterday. I think someone else was.
You think that was a
What do
changeling?
you mean?
What do you know, Mel?
Something like that. Well,
A
I mean,
disturbing prospect.
just following the chain of events from Nate being here to not being here, and you can't scry on him suddenly. That doesn't
I'm sorry,
seem-
what did you just see, Sylvia?
Nothing.
Hmm.
I guess it could still also be the claw. It could have just been preemptive. They just told us to get us here.
Well, I don't think that. I don't think. Well,
Mel, what do you know?
look. This is gonna be a long
Melissa?
conversation.
As you
Give it
look
to it straight.
around, trying to look at anything else, you notice a note on the desk that's not it's not like on top of the desk, but it's just slightly sticking out.
Read it. Pick it
Oh,
up.
I will pick up the note if no one else is.
And it just says "Ta, love you," and it's got a heart drawn on it, and you recognize this handwriting.
Mel, tell me right now what you know.
Do you remember that assassin that was chasing Arden?
Arden.
Arden.
I'm sorry, what?
That assassin was hired by the Claw and everything.
Yes?
Yeah, I think she would kill your family, but I was able to convince her not to. However, it seemed as if she took the form of uh your brother, and actually your brother might be
I thought
But
she used true.
your family's alive, so look on the bright side.
Don't try to soften this. Where did they take him?
Oh
I
man,
don't
Mel's
know,
about to get
honest
punched.
swear to God.
Can't you get into contact with your assassin friend?
No, she can only contact me. Although we do have an
Ah.
appointment in 3 days where she's going to attempt to kill Arden again. So that's
I'm sorry. Can we pause for a second about how you know this assassin? Who
Look, it's
apparently
just-
was. Do you not think that was relevant information?
well, I didn't think it was relevant whenever she wasn't, involved directly.
Except she
This.
was when Arden told us about her.
Well, yeah, I was gonna deal with that next. In fact, after here, Claw, then Assassin, Arden. Claw first, then Assassin and Arden.
Except your assassin friend is with the Claw.
No, not anymore. No. She's not with the Claw. Let's get that straight. She stopped working for them. Good.
Point is, she has your.
Then what interest does she have in my brother and in my family if it's not for the Claw?
Well, she was interested, and then she saw I was involved, and she decided to move on. So that's cool. Look, I don't have any influence over her other than she occasionally decides not to fuck with me, I guess. Really? Is what I'm learning. I can't just go, oh, don't kill these people. She decided not to because she didn't really feel like killing them. She wants someone dead, they will be dead soon. I'm surprised Arden is still alive, honestly.
can't believe you kept this from us.
I make a motion as to basically threaten to hit her with an eldritch blast.
Okay.
My
Calm
palms are
down,
glowing
people.
purple.
I would
I-
also greatly appreciate an explanation for how someone apparently snuck into our home, replaced my little boy.
Honestly, I don't know how she does it. It's honestly amazing and terrifying at the same time. I didn't know she was here until last night. I will give you any information.
So that's what that strange charade was this morning.
Yes. I was beginning to protect us from this. I didn't realize that she was already here.
Well, now all of us have realized everything.
Hmm.
And
So
yet
that-
know nothing.
I'm gritting my teeth.
I'm going to go get your mother. She needs to be.
Yes, of course.
So that means.
Well, this changes things, doesn't it?
Oh shit! How
You
did
got
you get?
so close.
You got so loud. Holy shit!
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did.
You were.
This changes everything.
I'd like to know
This
this conversation is
changes.
happening while Sylvia is in a clown costume.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
look. I was going to bring this up to the party when I felt it was relevant. This morning may
It was
have been
relevant yesterday.
a better
It was
time.
relevant. It's been relevant since we've known each other that you know some dangerous assassin.
Whoa. I think we all here have our demons that we didn't introduce each other for a while.
What do you mean?
All right, fuck it. I kick Mel in the chest.
Wow.
Okay, roll to attack.
God.
I believe she does have her armor on because the costume was specifically made to be over armor.
Well,
Great.
it's
wasn't
made so it
signaling
can-
anyone
Watch
out there.
the furniture. It is older than all of you.
you know your dad would normally make a joke there, but
Oof.
he very pointedly does not, and he's very serious. He's like, "Y'all work this out.
I really wish you didn't kick
Do
her, but
not leave
okay.
before I come back."
I rolled a 7.
Damn.
Yeah, you.
All right. Wait a second. Your literal dead daughter came and attacked us. Okay, I don't want to hear it from you. Okay, this person was out of my life. Didn't think of her second thought until yesterday. All right, so I'm sorry if I wasn't the quickest. I didn't think that she would be working for the claw specifically. I thought that she doesn't usually work with shitbags like that. I mean, not. It's complicated.
Well, is
so,
she-
Damn right, it's complicated.
Louis gonna interrupt her. So here's the thing. We were told not to come here, and she's working for the Claw, right?
disagree.
she
So
was
that
here.
was an initial worry, but I believe that she is actually kind of on our side. She already killed one of the claw for us soon, or will, apparently. I don't really know how she works.
Is just some kind of chaotic neutral person that just kills people on both sides.
Chaotic is how I would describe her.
Sounds about right.
She didn't enjoy being loaned to the claw, as she put it, and in fact has decided to send a message through death, which I disagree with, but I figured it was more prudent than allowing her to kill your family, which was
Well,
the
wouldn't
other
it have been
option.
wonderful if she had thought to send the message before taking the place of my baby brother?
I agree. I'm not defending her. She has a lot of problems. A lot.
Don't we
You
all?
don't even know. A lot. That relationship started off kind of rocky. Don't worry about it. So
Wait, you've dated this person?
No. She's way older than me, and we met when I was young. No.
Okay, so digress.
Let's say right here, Oleander Gay has never made overtures at Melissa.
It
Nah,
was just
that's
it
not
was
happening.
literally made just to be like, oh yes, I was right. She is lesbian.
Just want to state that right here. No.
to make it up to you. I'm all about redemption, and I've clearly betrayed you in some way, and I'm sorry for that.
So, what would this character of yours want with Nate?
Like I said, she was
Oh
hired.
no, I'm talking to the group. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
I mean-
Just fuck you, Mel.
Yeah,
No.
You don't get to answer.
I think it was
Yeah,
talking to
so,
somebody
like, you
IRL.
did- Your foot landed, but Mel is such a beefcake, it didn't push her.
Yeah. No, sorry. I was just walking into the kitchen and my mom asked if I was talking to them.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yeah. So, but I was talking to Mel.
Oh.
Sorry, that was confusing on my part.
Okay,
Yeah,
I understand.
No, oh my god. That just like blew my brain for some reason. Holy shit, he was talking to me, not the group. Okay.
It's my bad.
No, I'm sorry. Back in it. Okay. What was this
Yeah.
character want with me? Back in my brain. Yeah, her plan was to poison the entire family, I believe.
What? So that changed from poisoning the entire family to just taking Nate.
I assume Nate has been gone for a while, and he may be returned unharmed. I don't know. But if Sylvia can't scry on him, that doesn't bode well. The claw may already have him.
Yeah, I can't
Shit.
send a message to Coco either. So if anything, she's doing what she was hired to do, plus
No,
some
because
extra
then we
shit
would
because
all be
she's
dead.
fun. Oh, so she's hired to kill us.
Oh, well, the family. I assume that she wouldn't mind killing us though, and you know, if it weren't for certain previous interactions, yes, we'd probably be dead.
So
How
the
it is
mission
that
still
you can
stands.
discuss the murder of my entire family with such blasé disconcern.
Because it didn't happen. Look, we're all alive. They're alive. Nate's probably alive.
Holy shit.
This is not getting good.
Wow.
So, new game
Perhaps
plan.
we should set off on our mission.
Yeah, I think
no.
time
We
is of
had
the
to. We
essence.
had to stay here. No, we had to stay here.
What?
We wait for Sylvia's
do?
father.
Oh, okay.
So we do need a new. We probably do need a new game plan because they probably know we're here.
That is a
Mm.
that is a big possibility, but they also know they pissed off Sylvia's parents, and they potentially know that they don't have their biggest ace up their sleeve.
Oh my god, is she just here just to cause like a fucking bunch of chaos? I think she just kidnapped them, got them to the claw, only to involve the parents, and then so now she wants like the parents to come to the claw and do some shit, basically chaos. This is like a chaos demon. Who is
I
this
told
person?
you, chaos is definitely her. You know,
Chaotic.
No, my family's involved enough. They're not. No, I'm not risking anymore.
I think the point was to involve your
well,
parents.
Yeah, I think
hate
they're
to
in
say
it.
this, but your parents are the people themselves, and if your brother is missing, you find it hard to discourage them from getting involved. Plus, we could use the help.
I'm gonna call up Albert.
Melissa, from what you understand, she was doing whatever she was doing and then completely did a 180 when you walked in.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Can I call up Albatross?
I think she's here.
Albatross there.
She's hanging out.
Albatross, come to me. And she's
Y'all
like,
are
I'm right
having
here,
some
you dick.
drama. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and worry about hopefully this group not falling apart.
So, hello.
Hey, what's up?
So how far would you say the headquarters are from here?
It's in the city.
It's in the city. If
It's in the city. So about an hour.
Is there any magic that I can give you to give you better reconnaissance? Because I think
Can you make
feel
me invisible?
I can do that tomorrow.
You know what? I'm stealthy. I don't know what spells you have. I'm pretty confident in my ability to move around the city. We have So we don't necessarily have tunnels, but we have ways of getting around the city that I'm pretty sure I can use without tipping them off that I'm there.
Okay, cool. I was
People
thinking about turning
people
you
have
into
been
a
paid
bird.
off to look the other way, so they're not exactly going to be like, "Oh, hey, claw member! Another claw member was going through here." So I should still be able to use them as long as I don't directly run into somebody.
Okay. I mean, it's not polymorph.
I mean, I guess. Again,
Bring up the
I'm
map.
relatively confident in my ability to move through. I don't think I can get all of you through stealthily. That would be asking a bit much. But I've been moving through the city for years.
If we gave you the
It's,
mask.
Mask of the
I
Stranger.
don't know what that is.
It's basically you put this mask on, no one's gonna know who you are, but it has a curse where not even the people you know who you are. And
Weird.
it's a,
I'll
and it's a
work with
lot,
that.
and it's a lot to take this mask off. It's a lot.
Hmm.
How's you?
Find
If
out.
you do not shoot me if I have the mask on, then that could be quite helpful.
It's
And it
curse.
was
Wait till you're out
certainly.
of the house.
What's that?
I don't wait. What I thought the discussion just now was for her to do reconnaissance right now without us.
Yes,
Is that
like
what
she.
you were
Yeah.
suggesting? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can also put it on outside, but like if I come back and haven't been able to get it up, what is the removal procedure for this?
What?
I'll figure it out.
Just know once you're done, you find somewhere in which you can hide out for like an hour or so, just so you can take that mask off.
Okay, so it does come off though. Yeah. I could go.
Wait, hold on.
I could go
Wait, what's the
try to see what's
DC
going
for
on.
it? Wait, what was the DC for it? Not the DC for it, but what did I roll to take it off?
You rolled pretty shit.
I
Like
don't know.
every single time.
No, I mean like it was some.
Yeah.
Was it like a saving throw?
Yeah, it's like a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, a 2.
Yeah, you rolled real shit. I don't believe it. I think I'm checking, but I believe it's like a DC 15.
Okay. Well, I didn't know the DC. I just needed to know what kind. What kind of
What?
roll I had to make.
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Wisdom. She's a
Oh,
gunslinger.
DC 14.
She's a gunslinger. She'll be fine. Here you go.
What is her
Wow,
wisdom?
my keyboard is being funky.
Oof.
Funkadelic.
That's, you know what? She'll figure it out eventually.
I would use
No,
it
it's
in,
just
in
getting
emergencies.
Yeah. I might be able to use this. Yeah. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go scout. I'm gonna go see what I can learn. I will be back this evening. Please don't blow each other up before then. Bye.
Best of luck and Godspeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wheel.
I hate to bring this up, but we do have one other pressing issue. So if we don't get this solved in 3 days, Arden probably.
True.
I have picked up the bottle of champagne from the morning
Oh, it's warm
Uh-oh.
now.
and I hurl it at the wall.
Oh, yeah. There it goes.
No.
Gah!
Well,
No. There's some fine champagne.
I turn to Mel and just kind of whisper, "You're lucky she wasn't aiming at you."
She's
This is
she's
bad.
the paladin.
This is really bad.
All right, so same plan, just more expedient.
Basically, yeah. I mean, honestly, now that they lost their biggest ally and we have gained ours that were supposed to be dead, I think we actually have a pretty good chance. You know, mathematical.
Don't say that just yet. Not until after we've actually done this.
I'm just saying, like, their entire plan just got flipped on its head entirely. Sylvia's parents were supposed to be dead. Now they're trying to kill them. The assassin was, supposed to kill us all. Now she's killed one of them. So this is good for us.
They were planning to kill all of us. They never intended our hostages.
I don't know if they were planning to or if the assassin was planning to, but I mean, I'm assuming that she was told to leave you alive, at least. But
So
if
you can. Sorry, can I? Do you
yeah,
mind if
go
I
ahead.
clarify something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can gather that the original plan for the claw was something along the lines of Oleander keeping an eye out, and she said specifically, if you showed up here and AK broke the rules of don't tell your parents, then she was supposed to.
Oh, so we didn't.
That makes
So
more
we didn't tell her parents. I think we were just
I
here.
mean, you did.
Oh
You
well.
absolutely did.
Well,
But you also did so at the same time as you walked in with Melissa, so it's probably a toss up if she followed through on that or not. And at the very least, she didn't follow through on the killing them. So, there's that.
But this does mean that brother may still. That's one negative.
Well, obviously. He's not here, is he?
I don't think so.
It's weird how I haven't gotten a message yet.
Who are you waiting for a message from?
Well, if it was anything from the Claw, it will probably be, Starling.
Oh yeah, if they knew you'd, yeah.
I mean,
As far as they are aware, you are supposed to be traveling.
Okay, so do we operate on
But
the
you-
assumption that she told them or no? 'Cause, if she told them, then we are in trouble. But if she didn't, then we're in a really good spot.
I would say treat it as if she told, but we're gonna go with the same plan as if she didn't.
Well, the same plan wouldn't work if she did tell, because now they know that we're hostile and that we have more people, and our hostages are probably in big trouble. So it would have to be an entirely different plan.
Yes, that plan is shot.
Well, only if she told them. If she didn't, then it's perfectly fine plan. It'll work great.
Or we can just wait the 3 days and just run in, quote unquote.
Then Arden will
then
be
what?
dead. So I don't agree with that one either.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing here that ends well.
No, that's not true. I think that this could actually end really well for us. We just have to think rationally. Okay.
Your optimism is infectious.
Good.
I
good.
retort
Not really.
sarcastically.
I will
Um,
note.
I'm just gonna take this.
I can understand why Melissa wouldn't think so, but I will note that for the rest of you, Arden did say she had been successfully avoiding Oleander for a while. So it's not necessarily like there's definitely going to be I
mean, like,
it's a roll of the dice, but Arden has proven successful.
Okay. I say we proceed as if she hasn't told them, because one, it doesn't seem like her to do that, and two, because we're kind of screwed if she had. So, to me, it seems like we just pull all the dice on she didn't tell them, because that's the only way we're going to succeed, and then it'll go great.
I mean, what would be the plan if she did tell?
Then we probably have to contact them and make new terms, because we explicitly went against what they wanted, and they have the hostages still, so it would not go great. I think we would get a position of weakness, and we would have only to negotiate, because they already know that we are trying to deceive them.
Man, what do they
Unless anyone
want
can think of
that's
anything
so
else to do
fucking
whenever
big?
you've got someone with hostages that you don't want them to kill, and they know that we explicitly went against what they asked, and we're already willing to kill because we did.
The real question.
Personally, I think if she told them, then our hostages are already dead. So let's presume on the fact that she didn't tell them.
So the thing,
I have no idea how you can this way.
Because it's not that you're not allowed to get emotions involved, because of course they're involved, but at the end of the day, rationality is the only way that you're going to be able to get through it without breaking down.
I mean, what? So this all started because they wanted something in Alihan that only
Yes.
Sylvia can translate. The
Yes.
question is,
Well,
what is that? And what happens if we just destroy it completely?
Mm.
and they probably retaliate by killing one of their hostages.
I mean, it's not worth it anymore. And then they just have a war on their hands.
It's a bargain. Yeah, that's our bargaining chip.
True.
Do we know what
But it's
what that could be?
Well,
I mean, it's kind of like a mad world, right? We just agreed that we
what is
mutually
mad?
assured that
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
what?
I don't know if this exists in D&D, but mutual assured destruction is simply
Oh.
we won't
Okay,
destroy
okay.
your stuff because I'll destroy your stuff, and then it's like, well, then no one's going to destroy anything. Maybe. So we could use it as a bargaining chip. But problem is they probably more value because like the value that's in the artifacts is great, but I would imagine that their leverage of two people that you care about very much is greater. For them, this is just a business transaction. For you two, it's your very livelihood, your friends,
See,
your
that's.
family.
I was kind of seeing it in a different way. Like, these people seem the type to value material possessions far over human lives. So
Well, I
something
agree.
like,
So if we had their
yeah.
family, they wouldn't care. But because we are different, I assume that you care about your hostages very much. That
Wow, what a way to put it.
that then they have the advantage there. I would agree that we can't just go and get some of their hostages because they probably do not value them as much. They value this Alihan artifact, but they know that we do, unless you can prove to them that you don't care.
So are you suggesting that we fork over the location of the bunker?
They know
Well,
where it is.
Yeah, no, we're.
I
Well,
am suggesting that we resume acting as if they don't know we're here.
also
But
they don't know
And
where it
then
is
there are
what?
other
because
And then after 3 days, what?
Yeah, that doesn't advance our goals.
No. We sneak attack early. We free the children. We free the hostages, and then we're golden. Maybe we destroy the claw.
no, we're not. Because what
will-
happens after everyone's free, the claw still exists. Where's Coco gonna go? Where's Albatross and her kids
It's-
gonna go?
Where's my family going to go?
We have a temporary safe location, and the biggest ace in the hole that they had that made them believe that they could fight Sylvia's family is currently not in their pocket anymore. So actually, I think they would be safe here or in the bunker. We have two options.
And then after that, what?
We save
Our
Arden's.
families are just forced to live on the run.
No. We
So
save
the
Arden.
only.
We get the assassin on our side, and then we end the claw. Easy.
I mean, how did we get the assassin on our side if they?
I haven't
only
gotten there yet, but we will do that. I promise.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Look, I
So
have some.
what I'm
You
hearing
just talked
is.
about being rational, but yet nothing you say is rational. It's just hypotheticals and what could be and what may happen.
It's like a
and
game of chess, right? You've got to look a few moves ahead. And if we base the fact off of this one move, as the assassin, hold the claw that we're here, right? That's their next move, essentially. And the rational. What? The rational next argument is what is the best move for either of those scenarios? And I say that we lose the game if the assassin has already told them. So we focus as if she hasn't, because then we can win. That's the only possible way we win. So that's why I'm rationally saying, not hypothetically, but because it's like a game theory,
Melissa, hey.
Yes.
Listen, let's think about it like this.
Mm-hmm.
The claw. This part, you don't worry about the assassin. The assassin wants chaos. The assassin is gonna do what they do.
Yes,
unfortunately.
agreed. Yes.
They're a wild card.
But so our goal is not to win against the assassin. Our goal is not to win against the assassin. Our goal is to win against the claw.
So what I'm hearing is sorry, go on.
So it's best to figure out what they want. We can try going to the guards to see if there's any clues that could lead to what they want. We can probably go to those seedy areas, the seedy bar, to see if they have any information.
That's a good point. We can make the rooms public, right? We
Yeah.
have your mom announce that she's found these ruins with her daughter. And now that Sylvia's family's on it, the college is on it because we are here, they suddenly know that there is no possible way they're going to get these ruins out of the school's hands now. You just discover it with your mother, so you get to write your name on it. Your mother's protecting it, the school's protecting it, all these people all around. What is the claw going to do? They're going to give up. And
School.
They're gonna go after the school,
well, the school can probably defend itself better
and
with
that's
Sylvia's family's help.
and
Do
Better
we
you
than
still have to
understand
worry
how
about the hostage.
bureaucracy works?
No, not really. Actually, I kind of grew out of that in
Enough-
my teens.
We were
Enough
all
gold can buy over anyone,
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
who's
even a university.
who's to say the Claw isn't secretly controlling the university as we speak?
Okay, so scratch that plan. Never mind.
Sylvia.
Yes.
Were there any during that night you've looked through all of the Alihan scripture? Were there anything that had to deal with the mind, or anything that could be used for like a nefarious advantage, or any kind of societal or financial advantage?
Was
The
there?
thing that comes to your mind is that one room that you were not able to understand that looked like it had yeah, doesn't you don't think it has anything specifically to do with like mind control or whatever the claws thing with that is, but it did look like if there was anything that could be impactful, it was in there.
Room with the glyphs, magic that I didn't understand. The closest I can come up with.
Hmm. Shall we pay them a visit then?
Pay,
Glyphs.
Pay the glyphs, yeah.
What
and
glyphs?
then how do we get back here in 3 days?
Shit. Okay, never mind then.
Your
I think
as
two
you
now.
say that, your mother walks in and is like, I think I can help with that. I don't know where you're talking about, but
Seem pretty calm.
Oh.
Someone cast
and
calm emotions.
she has that face on that you know that
Can
she's
someone do that to
gone
Sylvia?
into shutdown mode,
Mm-hmm.
kind of. What is the game plan here?
Okay,
I'm not standing
so
by.
to explain it quickly, the claw has taken most likely your son. They have also taken one of our party members' exes. They have also taken another party member's children. They want your daughter to translate for them ruins that are very secure and powerful. And to do that,
Runes?
ruins that are very secure and powerful and probably will give them much power. There was an assassin to murder all of you whenever we broke the bond of, or by breaking the rules to contact you. However, we were able to successfully convince her to not do that. So that's good. Don't know if she contacted the tell them that we have broken the rules. However, we haven't heard anything back from the and I feel like it is best to proceed as if she had contacted them.
Question for the DM: would I have made sketches, like detailed sketches of the?
Yeah, you were there several days.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
they're
have
easily done.
I have sketched the glyphs, the bunker that I told you about that they might be interested in. I don't know.
Wait a
Right.
minute. What's that other device you had? The one with the code.
Uh, I dig through my pack and pull out the little.
You were
Oh
solid.
wait, and I also took one of the laptops, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
We all took a
Yeah,
laptop.
I have one of those.
I pull out the things from my bag and set them on the table.
Right. No. Would figuring this out help Nate?
Essentially, because if we know what they want, then we know how valuable it is, how we can make
Here.
it not useful.
Give
Don't
me,
know.
give me your notes. Let me see. Let me see what I can figure out.
Hand everything over.
All right, one
And
final thing.
I explain like everything about. I go over like the history type stuff that we went through trying to unlock.
Yeah.
One final thing is that we have a gate stone from here, or we have a gate stone on a person that will bring us to up to 4 other people.
Was it limited in number? The Gatestone?
I believe it was, although it wasn't just the party. Let me check.
Up to 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Party plus 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, 1 plus party.
Okay. Give me a
What?
second with this. I think the university would be very interested in this. And she starts looking through it and gets a very focused expression for a second. You can almost like see her dialing in. And she starts flipping through your notes really quickly, and like she takes out some paper and writes in her own shorthand that's almost incomprehensible.
He probably writes in Elvish.
Yeah, probably. She just writes very quickly, and she starts muttering to herself, and it's mostly also incomprehensible because it's using a lot of jargon and terminology that you've heard all your life but never chose to study. And but eventually you can see her retching herself up from the papers, and she's like, yeah, this is what they're after. This is this would change the entire way we would do enchanting. This is
What is it?
Okay. So do you know
How do they know it exists if they can't read?
they might not. They might know something like it exists. One thing that's always stuck out to me about when you've been telling me about Alihan is that their society was so magical, right? They had things that we just do not today, and I was
Got me too, mother.
I'm going to kill them for Nate, but also for the fact that I'm discovering this while my son is missing.
I'm sorry if I
Enchanting
had.
takes a lot of time and effort and materials, and even if you had some way to get all the materials very easily, which we do not, it still takes a significant amount of time and energy and focus from someone who has studied the arcane arts. If I'm right about what this would let people enchant not twice as fast, not 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times as fast as we currently have. You could finish a high level enchantment that could take, I think, I don't know, but if this is right.
So
this could change this. This could change everything.
So yeah, you actually are right. There are things within the bunker, and as I point towards the laptop and the cell phone, all these come with layers and layers of enchantments, and there's multiple different kinds of magic within each one of these contraptions. It's
That's
most likely
very
they're
difficult.
looking for this technological advance so they can then use it against, you know, whoever they deem necessary.
Yeah. And Louis, you know of at least like one magical item that you have no idea where they got it, or that they use the wands of encoded dots heavily, and that's not something you've ever heard of outside of the claw.
Oh, bless you, Miss Tate.
Thank you.
Oh! I thought that was so sad. Oh, I didn't know that was. Sorry. All I heard was a sneeze, and you stopped talking, and then you continue talking. Bless you.
That's a hay fever.
It's
No.
me.
Lushak was involved with the uppers of the society. Might know something.
The
She probably
Lushak
knows a lot of
is
things.
very dangerous.
Oh, what's
It's-
not at this point?
You're right. You're right.
Better to pick a direction than stall.
Are we
I have a
stealing Nate back? Or are we burning them to the ground? Or are we, God forbid, negotiating? Because
man. As much as I want to burn it to the ground, I
Love to.
think we all like to burn.
But
it to
I'm
the
not
ground.
going to risk anybody else for
We do have a lot
My-
of advantages.
actions.
I have a
They
DM
think we won't
question.
be here for another 2 days. We have a member that they believe is dead. We know they relied on someone they no longer have. We have more information that's to happen.
So okay, so they want Sylvia to translate this so they can figure out how to enchant things faster, so they can get them and their men high level gear.
something like that.
Seems
What
like the
if
long and short of it.
we figure it out? What if we spend these days trying to figure it out, and then if we do,
We just
As
become high level.
we can
enchanters.
manipulate the
I am.
notes to where it manipulate
That
the
sounds
notes.
cool, but I don't think we have the time for that. I don't think it'll work out in this short of time span.
I was able to figure out the basics of this and to see what it is, but I would need a significant amount of time to be able to replicate it or to dig into it and understand it. It's the difference between reading the cover off of a book and being able to memorize it.
Well, this also summons something whenever the code is inputted wrong.
Cough, y'all don't know
We
that.
yeah, we don't know that. We don't know
I
that.
thought I did know that from casting
right,
Identify. I
yeah.
cast Identify on it.
Oh,
You did know
yeah.
that. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, that's how I knew. It was like we have
Sorry.
one code. We have one code left until something summons. I don't know. No.
Oh,
So
I'm so sorry.
Summons a squirrel to go, no, 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 no.
And that's what I'm afraid of.
Val did bring up, what if we spill this to the world?
Let the cat out of the bag.
How
Reveal
about
this to the world, the claw could not pay them enough to bury this. It's too big.
the thing about that is, here's the thing. We were told to not let this information public. So
Yes.
what we can try to do, very, very last resort, by the way, because I know I'm talking to Sylvia's parents, we can negotiate out of the contract and then just give the information out once we're out of that contract. I don't know. DM question.
Yeah, what's up?
How good are the claw on their word?
They're relatively good,
You can
not
ask-
in a moral
You
way,
can
but
ask
like
Albatross.
as she's
She's
gone.
not here.
I'm just saying, like, she probably thought she could negotiate out of this contract a while ago.
I mean, if I'm trying to scam them, in all honesty, Louis says this out loud. Honestly, I'm just trying to scam them.
So you know about the claw is they're good to the extent of being a system that kind of relies on at least being somewhat good on their word. You know, if they could get away with it, they'd stab you in the back. But like, if they also don't want to be like you know, every time you stab someone in the back, you're telling the other members, "Hey, we could do this to you." So they're not.
Mm.
They don't like to do it. They don't have a
So
moral quandary against it, just a practical.
So
They're businessmen first and
Yes.
foremost.
I have a suggestion, and it's risky.
Let's
What
hear
if
it.
I turn myself over and fight false?
You'd be willing to do that?
well,
The notes.
how much it they will require you to study that thoroughly, figure it out, and then most likely do tests to figure it out. They'll probably
I could. I don't know if I want to encourage this because I don't want to lose either of you. And you can see, you can tell that she's been repressing her emotions and just like this tiny crack coming through.
dude, if I had a cat, if I had calm emotions.
And then she pushes it back down, and you can see it on her face, and she's like, "If I had a couple days, I couldn't replicate this, but I could come up with something convincing, maybe."
It's not worse.
God, I'm a terrible liar.
Good thing I'm a great liar. The
Well,
the well, the thing about the claw is they
Wait, he's a changeling.
Sorry.
and changeling and also have like the ring of like so I can do a lot of the negotiations. The only thing anybody else would have to do is just suppress a lot of thoughts.
Very good at lying. I think they know that I am. I think they know if they wait too long, and that I know that we could burn them down if we waited for Auntie Amira.
we could.
So
She has the firepower. She could burn this whole city down if she wanted.
maybe not the whole city, but she can definitely take care of a thieves.
Well, how I don't
Um,
how big is the
but
claw?
I don't think she can get here on time. However, it does mean that once we are done negotiating with them, or whatever plan we decide to do,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
that no,
Oh.
I just stopped talking.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
like you
You're,
froze.
you're like hiding
Sneaky.
You froze so perfectly.
That once we do have once this is finished, I can put measures in place so that this never happens. I've been a bit lax in the security on this house. I didn't think someone was going to come in and literally steal one of us, but there are countermeasures that can be put in place now that I know it's a possibility.
I never meant to get involved in.
Sylvia, she reaches out a hand. If you're involved, we want to be involved. We don't. You shouldn't have to deal with this alone. I know you have your friends, but we're here for you too. And it's not. If something is this big, this dangerous, I want you to come to us for help.
Shouldn't have happened in the.
My family had my back like this.
I mean, a lot of things shouldn't happen. And we take them as we come, and we face them, and we make them pay for it. Do not think I'm going to forget this, even once this is over. I'd rather a million times be involved than you have to face this by yourself.
Why do they have to be a shitty thief guild? Why can't they be like a Mira?
I mean, they're a pretty good thieves guild. I mean,
You know,
benefit speaking.
I mean, sounds like they run their business as a business, and it's something that cares more about capital than people, and those will always be shitty no matter if they're within the law or not. I'm more surprised they haven't managed to work their way into being in the law. Run like this.
Have they not?
Hmm.
Do we know if they haven't?
I'm relatively sure. I think if they were, they wouldn't have approached it like this. We would have gotten a knock on the door from the High King or one of the queens.
Round.
People who work legally don't need to kidnap people
They
tonight. They can
kidnap
do
them
it
with the
openly.
law.
Wait.
during the day.
Oh, okay. Wait.
They
Those aren't
silently
the
arrested
governments
him.
I know.
Yeah,
Says
they
you.
do it openly in the middle of the street, daylight.
So, cough.
Warm
Cough.
beer.
You drinking?
Okay,
It was warm.
so the way I see it, we have 3 ways forward. 1, we try to sneak in some capacity, get out potentially with the Gatestone, with Nate and your hostage. Option 2, we go in guns blazing in some capacity. I believe I like this option the least. We would have to figure out some way to make sure that they don't harm our hostages, our family.
Well, we have someone doing reconnaissance now.
Albatross.
That's
See
correct.
what
She'll
she
be
can-
able to help us.
Okay.
Will you be able to isolate them?
What do you mean?
Like, say we go in guns blazing, could you make an anti-magic zone or something of that nature so that way they can't get to the message?
Well,
If I made an anti-magic zone, that would severely impact my abilities.
in mine,
But
Or what
I
about an
said-
anti-message zone or something?
I mean,
there's non-detection, but you had to cast on the person who they would contact.
yeah, I could maybe do anti-magic. Let me check what little spell that is. Let me check my spell book real quick. Is it called Magic Zone?
Oh, I have no idea.
Honestly, I just want a Faraday cage for things going out of the zone.
Right?
Uh,
I don't know. You can tie them. You can tie.
can-
We can find whoever casts magic and then he just makes a slice noise, like a slice to his neck. You know.
anti-magic field.
Or that hood, right? That hood stops people from casting magic. Or the whatever it was that we got
Manacles?
off of Alabaster.
That is an 8th level spell. She does not have it.
Unlucky.
Um.
Yeah, but that one that Alabaster was wearing. That
Albatross.
Oh yeah.
Albatross.
Oh, silence. Silence. I can do. I think. Let me check. It's a wizard spell.
But you'd have to guess who magic caster and was willing to or able to send message correctly, which might be
It is
all
not a wizard spell, so it would have to be Louis or.
or the ring or whatever.
Wait, it's
Yeah.
a bard. Wait, it's only a bard spell.
It's bard, cleric, or ranger.
Uh,
Bard's the only one y'all got.
till something happens. Dun dun dun.
So many multi-class. What?
Get a multi.
Couldn't lose a spell if he multi-class.
Oh, like we get more of a cleric part, or
No, as in I die and I have to roll a new character, which is probably gonna be another caster.
Let's not speak those things.
Yeah, it's fine. Third, we go to the negotiation with fake magical documents. You say you're in the middle of translating them.
and then we make it blow up.
That's a possibility. We could get the hostages back or make it blow up, and that could be when we strike. Or, yes?
Oh, I'm just saying, I'm personally liking that option the most.
I mean, I
And,
can learn a spell tomorrow to put a rune on the paper that makes it explode.
I think I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah, the wizard knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what's the spell called?
Glyph of warding, I think.
Yeah, glyph of warding.
Yeah.
Wait.
You are free to use our materials in order to cast that. We can definitely finance that.
Glyph of warding, it requires a powdered diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Why does everything require
The explosions don't come for free, baby.
Most of my spells come for free.
Spell. Diamonds are a wizard's best friend.
Oh, never mind. It does explode. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it has a trigger. Yeah, it can be inscribed on an object. You can set certain triggers for it. You can set certain things that don't trigger it. Like a password.
Wait, can't you set it to a specific person? Or no?
You could set it to a physical characteristic. Probably.
Okay, I'll just find what if I make it a specific characteristic of Coco? So once they release,
you want it to explode on Coco?
Wait, what?
No, so if it gets near Coco and it's like cool, we can grab him and then dip and then boom, there's an explosion.
You can set it to alignment.
Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
Set it to evil. You'd probably be good.
Lawful evil.
Looks at everyone. Everyone is good, right? Looks at everyone.
You would all consider yourselves to be good people. You're just like, yeah, and then grab paper, boom.
Oh man, I set this paper to only explode on people who are neutral. Ah, shit.
Neutralists are the worst.
Okay. I believe we have enough diamonds for probably 3 of these on
I just need one.
hand.
Oh, the spell consumes it?
Now.
Yeah, it consumes it.
Oh, that is even more dog shit.
It's an explosion. What do you think happened to materials? They got in a safety bubble?
Yeah.
Spread out to the ether.
No, that's the balance on this being a fucking 3rd level spell that does 5d8 damage on a trigger.
I can do a lot more damage with shatter.
Yeah, it costs you a spell slot, and you can't do it when you're not there.
Glyph of warding also costs a spell slot.
Delayed Fireball is an 8th level spell.
That's a 5th level spell sheet on here. Wait. No, I don't know 5th level spells. Why is that 5th level? Whatever. Oh, wait, it's all up to 9. Okay.
Yeah. How do we feel about ending here? Or do we want to keep going for a little?
I mean, I thought we were just coming up with a plan, and then
Yeah, that's the kind of the feeling I got. How much do y'all want to plan more tonight, or do you want to try to do something? We could go to 10 maybe.
I'm good with continuing to discuss if that's cool.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's
Yes.
up to
Okay.
Sylvia.
Yeah, how you feeling, Andrew? I know you get tired the quickest.
Yeah, no, I'm doing fine right now.
Okay, keep talking. Um,
But
Okay.
we rigged the notes to explode.
So so if I'm understanding this, we ask for the hostages in turn. We give them the notes.
They probably want
That
Sylvia too.
Yeah, I would assume.
okay. So are we going
They
to
give
assume
me
that
the
Sylvia will be
Gatestone.
able to find?
That's true. Sylvia with the Gatestone, or
Yeah, that's
Louis
true.
disguised as Sylvia with a Gatestone and a ring,
Yeah.
and lies his ass off, and then he just goes, "Look, here's the notes. Just say these words, and it'll appear." And then
Read the
Gatestone's
magic
out, and they
words.
explode. Boom.
Classic
Louis
Barada
is not
Necto.
going to do that. Louis is not willingly going to get kidnapped.
Wait, but you have the Gatestone. It'll be fine.
Nope.
And Sylvia can't lie. Just playing to our strengths. You're great at lying.
are you saying
Yeah.
that you want my daughter to risk her life and you're not willing to risk yours?
Oh,
Yeah.
take that.
You're rescuing your ex.
We're just playing to our
I
strengths.
mean, we're also rescuing your brother now.
We're
So-
playing to our strengths. Let's not make this about calculus of deeds or whatever.
Do
You
we
know.
do if we blow them up at the negotiating table? I guess we negotiate to the point where we have the hostages in sight.
Well, that would be a problem. I'm just saying.
That was not in character. Okay, if the hostages are not there, then how do we rescue Nate and Coco?
That was really.
Oh, my Discord
We'll need a
is
way.
okay.
We'll need a way into their fortress.
If we kill them, then they have no leverage.
We need to guarantee that what happened, like, I don't give them the papers until Coco and Nate are safely out.
But we don't
Um,
have. They
Right,
don't have
we have to be
words for the
very
children.
firm
Unless
in that
Louis.
negotiation.
You could have it happen. You could have it set that
Okay.
the papers are on a trigger word that you know, and you go to their base with the Gatestone. You being in general, since we have several people who can change their shape, someone goes into the base as papers as part of the thing. It seems like you're conceding. You're going in. You know, confirm that the hostages are out. And then someone blows their shit up and gates out.
I mean,
What's that?
I said I like this plan.
Sounds
I'll
solid.
do it.
We just need a
I
way
can
do
talk
to.
around it. You give me the ring,
I mean,
Louis. I can talk around it. I can not lie, but here are these notes that I have. Magic isn't my strong suit, but I have interpreted it to the best of my ability.
I mean, the question is,
Go
how
in
much
with
magic
them.
protection do they have?
Because I feel like this is not exactly a novel plan.
Because at the same, like, the main reason I don't want to go is because of their magic protection. This is why no one should be alone with them, because if the only escape is magic and they counter that,
They can't counter magic in general without also countering their own ability to use magic. I, as a wizard, would not set up an anti-magic field specifically for that reason, because I am worse off if there is no magic. Are they heavy on? From what I understand and know about the claw, they are not entirely wizards or anything like that, but they do
Well, they would
rely
have.
a certain
They
amount
would
on
have
that.
to have magic to confirm the hostages are free, anyways.
And
They're still going to have
as
muscle and
well,
blades.
there is a certain amount of
Well,
setting up an anti-magic field is not easy by any means.
Probably takes a while too.
also consider that if I can't get out, at least everyone else has gotten out.
That's not acceptable.
I am a grown woman. I can figure it out.
We are not
Or-
sacrificing anybody for any reason.
Or in addition to this current plan.
Except for like a couple people like Virgil, maybe.
Nice.
I do feel more comfortable with you in control of when the explosions go off. Darling, if Sylvia, if you can't get out, if you don't think the gatestones will, just do not set off the explosions. Give them the research. Your life is more important than it. I promise.
Fair point. What if I went in? What if myself or possibly one other person snuck into their fortress and was prepared to spring Sylvia rise?
Well, we need someone like Albatross there.
Right. So we'll definitely. But once we get the intel from Albatross, what do you think of that addition to the plan?
Have
Have
someone
a
physically.
backup at
Yeah,
the
That's a good
exactly.
backup.
base.
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to having a lot of backup at the base ready to launch an assault.
I also have
Yeah.
another suggestion.
Yes?
If things go south with me, what if we spend the next couple of days working on writing a paper, getting everything edited in a way that can be published roughly, and then when we have Nate and Coco safe back home, if they have the information, it doesn't matter because we've already published it.
Oh,
I
there's
mean-
my brilliant girl.
Yeah.
I mean, that was. I was just gonna suggest that, but with like more of a contract. But that sounds actually better.
I have a few friends who I trust to hold on to something like that. Have it-
Obviously, this is not how publishing a paper works because it costs lots of money and you send it to journals and then they reject you and then you spend more money to send it to another journal.
The
You
magic
were
And by
world
the
right.
is
time
We're-
you actually
down
get
on
it
the
published, you're
bureaucracy.
broke.
Cough,
Mm,
cough, money.
Your parents are rich. They can make a lot of poems move. even when they're not.
Don't worry, baby girl. We will make a publication for you.
Well, no, actually, what's actually happened is you found something like, I don't know
Like
if
the
there's
Holy Grail.
Like
yeah, you
aliens
found the Holy
existing.
Grail, and you're like, well, I'm gonna leave it with this journal, and they're gonna take it because it's that big of news.
Or like the secret to artificial intelligence. Or
yeah,
something.
that's more like it. Mhm.
Decipher
Yeah.
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I mean, if they both have this information, that means whoever has this information also has to work to defend themselves as well.
One is a shitty underground organization, and the other is
I wouldn't.
The university is
shitty.
not to be scoffed at. I know it's bureaucratic and it has its faults, and things don't move as quickly as they should, and God,
And
is there
it's-
office politics.
and it's filled with fey assholes.
I take
Mm,
offense to
totally
that.
assholes.
Yeah.
Fucking Faye.
But by the very nature of being filled with fey assholes, they're very hard to convince to work for someone who's
I'm-
mortal.
I'm right here.
We know.
I don't know if I would classify changelings as fey assholes, honestly.
I mean, we're fake. We're fey, aren't we?
Aren't we fey? Aren't
Yes,
we?
you are correct.
Damn it. Am I not fake enough for you?
Yes, but see, you still know the taste of mortality in your blood. Most of these, they haven't thought about death in centuries. Quite literally.
Well, I don't have to think. I hadn't had to think about it until my life was in danger. When did we start adventuring?
Like a month ago.
Yeah, until like about like a month or so ago.
I have a timeline somewhere. Okay. Is
Must have been
that,
dull.
that what we're doing?
I guess.
Unless somebody has a
I
better
say
idea.
yay. Let's do it.
Not sound like a horrible plan.
We should probably take a side point to go help your albatross ally at some point
Oh,
without
yeah.
hopefully tipping anyone off.
Also, I gotta.
Wait.
I still gotta go into the city. I still gotta pick up
Oh, ow.
clothes.
You good?
What?
Ben, are you stuck? But
What?
What clothes are you expecting, Louis?
Oh,
What?
I sent you the links.
Oh, right. Oh, was that it? Okay, yeah. I remember what you talking about now.
That's just something a side thing, but you know, I don't know.
I didn't realize those were being like. Were you having them made? Is that what was that?
I sent the designs over to him.
Okay. Cool. Noted. Very cool.
Hopefully expedited as well.
How
Or
much gold did you put with that letter?
I don't know. How much does he want? He knows my parents.
wait,
are
I
good
thought
for
you
it.
were using your parents' money.
I know.
All right. Okay, yeah, expedited it is.
Someone's gonna ask about this random charge. It's like using your parents' fucking credit card.
Okay.
So
How is it my life in the light?
we'll get you out.
I do not say that out loud in front of my mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so out of character. The plan currently that y'all have is send in Sylvia with a ring of mind shielding and fake nose covered in explosive ruins. They trade the hostages. The hostages are confirmed good. She sets off the explosion. She gatestones the fuck out of there. And
Wait, she
then
gates
y'all
out
have
of
to
there.
travel
How do
across
we
the
get-
country to get back to me.
Oh
A little
god.
travel. We need to go over there anyways. And your mom said that she had a way to travel anyways.
yeah, you know your mom has teleport, so there's that. She can bring them.
Is there a
I guess,
teleport
yes.
circle where we should
Try
probably
on
make a
me, then
teleport circle.
teleport.
Probably.
Wait,
We have another wizard at
Hold
the
on.
place.
if the claw had someone with teleport and they scryed on someone in bunker, could they teleport them?
No, I think you actually need an actual circle.
No, they can try.
No.
But it is a higher level spell. And also it is they would have to have scryed on y'all. First of all, it's risky. Second of all, they would have had to scry on you while you were actually in there. And as far as they know, they don't have anyone to scry on in there, if that makes sense.
Well,
They
just
missed an
like
opportunity.
in general, though. Is that a thing that could happen? Magic makes nowhere safe.
Non-magic
It's
field.
sacred.
Anti-magic zones.
The other
Above-
thing with scrying is you're probably better off telling your mother about it, because the thing with scrying is it gives you such a limited point of view
That's
that
true.
unless you're scrying, like you can scry specifically on a place. So I don't worry about it. They don't have to teleport.
Place
It's
it has to be like
fine.
it has to be like some kind of object. So like if you want to look at this exact place, you had to name an object within that place to target.
Hold on. Let me look up the specifics of both spells.
Let's figure this out.
Judge
Mhm.
sorry, Sorry, it's a magic thing.
You
I
can
should-
choose a location you have seen before. Okay, so they have to have seen before it, but they can't once they so teleport.
Is that for
Oh,
Scry teleport?
Scrying.
I feel like you can scry teleport actually, because I feel like that's a thing that people do, which is unfortunate.
That's a 7th level spell. Holy shit. Oh, it depends. It depends on your familiarity.
Yeah, so it would be viewed once. So it would be like a 50% chance of a mishap. But
Someone teleport the
1d10 times 1d10% of the distance was traveled. What? Wow, that's a lot. A lot happens if you're off target.
Okay.
so
There's
they
a-
would
there's-
have seen it before to scry on it is the main thing. So because they didn't scry on y'all while y'all were in there, as far as you know, and now no one is in there, they cannot scry on that specific location.
There's someone in there, but they don't know.
So it'll be a false destination.
But if they scried on us while we were in there, they wouldn't have the big enough range of view.
I think it'll be used.
Right?
It'll be the
Potentially,
viewed
yeah.
in the
It would,
teleport.
it would depend on perception checks at that point.
Actually, in the teleport section, it says viewed once.
Yeah.
So there'll be a 25% chance they can on target teleport. If there's a permanent circle, you just teleport
Oh yeah.
or an associated
Or
object.
you could also give your mom something you took from there. An
The
association.
laptop.
Yeah, the laptops would work, and she could teleport right there.
No, not my Chromebook, not my Mac.
Not my Chromebook.
We all took one and we don't know how to use them, so it's fine.
They're fun.
Mine just has the Apple logo on it for some reason.
Exosex laptop.
Can have it.
Sounds like it has a Lenovo.
See, okay, so I'm looking at what to do about Scry teleport combo, and it's all DMs asking how to thwart their players, and it's like in this opportunity, it's players trying to thwart their.
I'm in the weird situation because I want to be kind and be like, oh, well, that's not a thing, but I kind of also want to leave it open for y'all to use later because that's fun. They didn't scry quick enough. It's fine.
You're not gonna. As long as I'm getting like a nice guarantee, this is a safe place for us.
They did not do it quick enough. You think maybe they could, if they figured out exactly, if they knew like exactly when you were in a bunker. But the other thing you've noticed is they haven't actually used scrying a lot, so like they're not necessarily being overt with their high level spells.
They're
They
being
haven't
smart
been
with.
like spamming it every day or anything.
Yeah, they're just being more smart about it.
So that they're being conservative with it. So you don't think they wouldn't like try to randomly scry on things and waste spell slots that way.
Got things to do. Spells to cast.
Yeah.
Keep it chill.
Seems weird. Or maybe
What?
they don't. Oh, maybe they don't know the level of this enchanting magic.
Yeah, I mean, you get the sense that they don't know what's in there. Like they think
Oh,
there
thank God.
could be something in there, but they don't know what's in there.
Okay, so what if we just leave out all the important? What if we just take out all the important information?
There's nothing in there except for maybe like an unseen servant.
Here's what
or two.
happened. Here's how they work. Here's how the society worked. Nothing on how to make it work.
There's some cool flowers.
Like,
I'm
Hey.
actually
They had this
I'm
fucking
actually
fruit.
reading a post that someone had brought up about from Critical Role
God damn it.
where
Yeah.
like okay, so like obviously the assembly has the ability to fry and teleport, and they haven't used that to like fry the Mighty Nine. And then someone was like, well, yeah, like Matt wouldn't do that. That's shitty.
Yeah, yeah. It's shitty. Don't do it. I'm like,
It's just kind of like, yeah.
look, technically this is possible. We're not gonna bring it up. It's fine. They didn't scry in time. There's no one to scry on inside.
That they know about.
Yeah, that they know about. Their scrying is, they don't even know what's in there. They think it's worth it, but they're like, they don't know what it is.
Okay, so they think they have the upper advantage because they have something important while we have question mark.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay.
Yeah, because here's the thing, if it was like something less obviously good, then maybe the publishing aspect wouldn't work as well, or maybe you wouldn't care if you had to give it up, because it's like, well, whatever. I gave
Okay.
up the knowledge of this new spell that's cool and awesome, but it is just a spell versus what you did find.
Cool. Yeah, someone in the replies was like, why don't they do that? And they were like, it's not a fun thing to do.
Yeah, because I'm gonna rely on the radius is so small that you do have to succeed on a perception check to be able to use it as a teleportation.
Okay.
So
Accept it.
future. Not that I don't know if bards can teleport.
So.
Yeah, they can. Okay.
Oh shit!
Right. Lily is your
What?
transportation later.
Wait, what? Oh, I can learn teleport.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
the only one that can scry, so that doesn't matter.
I can scry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you get scry. Just kidding. At the moment, I'm the only one that can
I mean,
scry.
Bard's a full arcane caster.
Yeah,
Yes.
bards, clerics,
Sure.
druids, warlocks, and wizards can all learn scrying.
Scrying is very well known. So.
Yeah,
Cross,
pretty.
like that's arcane, druidic, and holy.
Radiant. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that word is for it.
Radiant is as good as, yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, arcane branch,
There's
radiant.
a word for it, isn't there?
I think there is. Max, do you
Because
know it?
paladins and
Paladins,
are
clerics, yeah, versus
Holy?
druids and rangers. Maybe
I don't know.
religious.
What are you talking about? Is that a
Wait.
D&D word?
The class of magic that's like arcane versus natural casters versus there's something for like the religious
what's
casters.
there's a word.
Moguls?
Shamanic? Shaman?
No,
that was
for like druids and
That's
it's like,
shamanistic. Are you talking about artificers?
no.
No.
Artificers
What the fuck are we talking
It's
about?
the
Arcane
types
versus
of magic
holy?
in D&D. There is
That
Archaic?
paladins.
the paladins and clerics.
Divine.
Just
Divine!
fucking yell out words.
Divine. That's it. I went to
Yell out
Google
words,
and
never
I
forget
I went
it.
to Google.
I went to Google and I typed in arcane verses and then looked through the suggested list.
That's literally what I was about to do. So
Saving us from this word hell. Okay. Yeah, so it's
you.
cross class. Anyway.
yeah, so that is our plan.
Okay.
Hey, solid.
I think that's a good place to wrap up because the next thing that'll happen is probably I'll come back with whatever the fuck Albatross came back with. And
Yeah.
we can go into maybe a sort of downtime where
Me and my mom write a paper.
You and Mom writing paper.
Graham to write a
And
paper. Like all good grad students.
You take a short hiatus in during this to go rescue Albatross's kids. I will say this is more fun if you all go, and I want you to all go, and I'm not going to punish you if you all go.
Oh, if we go save our kids?
Yeah, go save her kids. It's a nice, fun side mission. Go do it.
All right, cool.
Okay, noted.
I know it's not maybe the most practical thing, but also look.
I want to say that, like, if we hadn't come up with, like, a plan that everyone agreed with, and it was decided that, like, everyone was going in guns blazing and we were putting my parents' lives on the line, Sylvia was just gonna go in the middle of the night and turn herself in.
Oh.
Oh my god!
So,
Damn.
I would have been like, that's the.
Okay. Thank you for playing, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for jamming.
also because, like,
But
I wouldn't have been able to figure out the magic stuff anyway, so like
yes,
useless
Yeah.
to him
Mm,
after that. But
Well, good
good
games,
game,
everyone.
good game.
good game.
Yeah. Good
I'm
game.
excited. I have a plan to prepare a counter for. No.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are we still
But,
streaming?
like, prepare an encounter for.
Are we still streaming?
I don't know.